starting up the Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. So pilots would usually, before they start up, they would go to external view while they'd go outside of the plane. They would just do a walk around, make sure everything is okay. There's no dents in the aircraft. There's nothing wrong with the aircraft. Not even a single scratch, because that could make the plane go down. So once they've cleared the outside and the underbelly of the aircraft, then they'll go back inside of the cockpit. Once they're inside of the cockpit, as you can see, everything is off, nothing is on. So they're going to come up here, they're going to turn on the battery, external powers, and yes, I have all of this memorized. I don't have a checklist with me or anything. So, yeah. Alright, then APU start, APU generators on, fuel switch pumps on, and then we would also turn on our beacons, nav lights, logo lights, wings lights, and strobe lights. Once all of those are on, then we're going to make sure that our seatbelt signs are on. Then usually they would request for a pushback, which would get the plane from right here, like there's the tug, from right here out there, so that I can start moving. But we aren't going to do that because I'm just demonstrating the startup. Then they would come up here, they would do engine starter, and then flip the engine start switch. And then engine start, and flip the start switch. But now, what I'm going to do is this is how I have it. So see how these lines right here are blank and over here? That's because we don't have a plan set up. Like, there's a map. So we don't have any plans set up. So we're going to come down here to our FMS, Flight Management Systems or whatever. We're going to go to Index, POS, which stands for Position, Route, and we're going to type in the ICAO code of the airport. So we're at LAX, so KLAX, which is in Los Angeles. And I'm not actually going to do this flight. Let's just say that we're going to San Francisco. So KSFO, and as you can hear, our engines are running. And if we go to external, you'll see now they're spinning. Once we click destination, you'll see now it says KSFO, tells us our heading, tells us how many nautical miles away we are. And once we get in the sky, we'll get some wind readings over here. This will tell us the heading and the knots of the wind. Down here, this will tell us for how long we've been flying. Once we start that, we're good. So now at this time, pilots would usually set up the autopilot. So a heading of 308. So I'm just going to go down, which would be a lot easier. So they would just keep on doing this until I got to 308. I'm not actually going to do that. Vertical speed control, however many they want. I usually like it to 6,000. And then their altitude, whatever they want. Auto throttle on, and speed at whatever. And that's how they start flying.